fun being screwed by the New World Order. So let's go to the first 5-6 minutes in this segment. We'll come back in the next segment. I want to play the first 10-12 minutes of Rand Paul's historic speech. We had the text yesterday. We broke the story before he gave the speech. Now it's big national news, and people are resonating with it across the political spectrum for liberty, for freedom, regardless of race, color, creed, political persuasion. This is statesmanship. This is veritas. This is the blood of courage, the blood of victory. And we have to tell it like it is. Sure, it sounds radical to get up here and say this stuff, because it is radical. If I was a small-town police chief that lived down a mountain by a dam, and we got an emergency call by radio that the dam had broken, and that millions of gallons of water were coming 20 feet deep, we're going to wipe out the town in 10 minutes, I would run around on the loudspeakers, yelling, get out of your houses, go to high ground now, 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 go, 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 go. And it wouldn't be fire in a theater, because there is fire in a theater. There is water coming down the mountain. You understand that? Oh, hey, man, that's a little radical. Don't be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Don't yell fire in a theater. Well, if you're in a theater and there's a fire, folks, in the old days, it was cellulose, and they would explode in flame. It was explosive. What the film was made out of, they were built in like oven boxes in case there was a fire, so it wouldn't burn everybody up in there. And if you yelled fire in a theater, there was so many theater fires, people would run screaming and trample each other. But if there is a fire in the theater, you better yell there's fire in the theater. They want to just tell you it's indoor heating, and never mind that orange flame, it's going to make you live forever. No, it's not. It's going to burn our society down. Let's start going to the intro of his speech. We're going to hear quite a bit of this and then get into all the other news. Here it is.
Great to be here at Berkeley. Thank you. Thank you to the Berkeley Forum for inviting me. Now, you may be a Republican or a Democrat or a Libertarian. I'm not here to tell you what to be. I am here to tell you, though, that your rights, especially your right to privacy, is under assault. I'm here to tell you that if you own a cell phone, you're under surveillance. I'm here to tell you that the NSA believes that equal protection means that Americans should be spied upon equally, including Congress. Instead of equal protection, to them, it's equal disdain. They don't care if you're white or black or brown. They care only that everyone must submit to the state. Senator Sanders, and I don't agree on everything, he's an independent from Vermont, but he asked the NSA, he says, are you collecting records on Congress? And in characteristic arrogance, you know what the NSA said? They said Congress is getting the same treatment everybody else is. In other words, yes, yes, and again, yes, they're spying on Congress. They're collecting our data as well. Digest exactly what that means. If Congress is spied upon without their permission, who exactly is in charge of your government? Last week we learned something new. Your senator's in the middle of this. We learned that the CIA is illegally searching the computers of the Senate Intelligence Committee. They're the ones supposed to be overseeing the CIA. I don't know about you, but that worries me. If the CIA is spying on Congress, who exactly can or will stop them? I look into the eyes of senators and I think I see real fear. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I perceive fear of an intelligence community that's drunk with power, unrepentant, and uninclined to relinquish power. I'm honestly worried and concerned about who is truly in charge of our government. Now, most of you have read the dystopian nightmares, the dystopian novels, and maybe you're like me, you say, that could never happen in America. And yet, if you have a cell phone, you are under surveillance. Last week, a new revelation came out. The NSA uses an automated system called Turbine. They've hacked into millions of computers. The NSA has even posed as a fake Facebook server. You may have seen Zuckerberg complaining to the president about this, to infect computers.
All right.
If you have a computer,
we're going to go to break, and then we're going to come back and continue with the speech. And again, a lot of you will be like, well, that's not that radical. We hear more than that every day here. The point is that it's going mainline. People are getting it. Who is this breakaway group that spies on everybody and does whatever they want and uses it against the press? They're called criminals. They're called enemies. They're called foreign banks. You understand that? So now we get our health care from our dear leader, and it doubles, triples, quadruples in price, puts people onto part-time, raises payroll wages, taxes on poor people. I mean, this is state-run media. And we have this bobblehead up there, and it's supposedly all trendy and cute, and women, go out and make your kids sign up for this. Women, throw your kids into volcanoes. I mean, it's the same thing. Sacrifice your children to Moloch.
We're on the march.